All I could say is, why us, man? Dang. So I know we supposed to be celebrating the huge win that we just got over the Las Vegas Raiders, but as we have came to known as the new norm, another injury has hit the Washington Commanders big, as another key player is out for the rest of the season. Let's talk about it. So, in the big victory of the Washington Commanders beating the Las Vegas Raiders by a score of 41-24, destroyed the Raiders today. Everything wasn't all perfect, as on the field we were, but injury bug continues to take a huge chunk out of this Washington Commanders roster. New addition to the injured list for probably the whole season, honestly, is safety Will Hurst. He sustained a fractured fibula today, so basically a fractured lower leg. And depending on how serious it is, of course, more tests will come out later. But per rap sheet, he sustained this injury. And typically, when you have a fracture, especially in the lower leg, it says 3 to 6 months is the healing time. So maybe, if we make a deep playoff run, he could potentially be back. But knowing that I sustained a lower leg injury before, not nearly as severe as this one, but no, I'm not no medical doctor, but what doctors have said and people have said in the past is you almost would rather a clean break in those situations, because when it's fractured, it's too swelling. Like, right, it's too swelled up for a long period of time, so it's really hard to tell if it is a clean break per a fracture. But this sucks, man. This sucks. Will Hurst was having a good day today, as this whole defense was, to be honest with you. But the injury bug, man, it just continues to bite us, and it's not like just it's just like injuries that you can come back from, right? These are season-ending injuries to players that we need key contributors from, right? Whether it's Dietrich Wise, who was our starting end, whether it was Austin Eckler, who played a significant role in this backfield, or now whether it's Will Hurst, our starting strong safety, right? Like, we're now getting to the point where it's like, man, like, God, how many more guys can we sustain or lose, right? Jonathan Jones, already on short-term IR. We'll get him back in a month or so. Our guy Trey Amos, he got injured today, ankle or calf rather. Don't think it's anything too serious. But Terry McLaurin, quad injury. Don't think it's anything too serious, but again, we never know. Because I didn't think Will Hurst's injury was too serious, because he ended up getting up. He ended up getting up, walking off. He in fact jogged off. And I don't know if this is that same injury or whatnot, if it was something totally different, but he went down and he jogged off the field. So you never know what these injuries are like or how serious they are until you get further testing and whatnot. But in a day where we're supposed to be celebrating a victory, I don't want to make this video to overshadow that. But of course, I report on everything Commander, so whether it's good or bad, I had to bring this out to you. And given the fact that it was such a significant injury, I'm like, oh, I gotta make this video now. Because we needed Will Hurst. Now, I will say Jeremy Reeves, he came in, made a huge stop was it third or fourth down, where I thought the running back had an easy first down, and Revo came out of nowhere, like shot out of a cannonball. So, I mean, maybe this is a way for All Pro Revo to get more opportunities defensively, right? You know he was more of a special teams guy, but they did speak in the summer about how they wanted to give him more opportunities to play safety, and of course, similar to Bill Murray, similar to Chris Rodriguez and all these other guys, you hate to see that these opportunities have to come at the expense of other players. But at the end of the day, DQ always loves to say it's a 70 plus man roster. It's not a 53-man roster. And that's why the next man mentality up is so important. So we'll see how they plan to move forward without Will Hurst. But you're sadly mistaken if you don't think he will be missed. If you don't think he's a big loss. Again, this is our starting strong safety, right? That we'll be missing for the next 3 to 6 months, practically the whole season. So maybe we'll see a little bit more Tyler Owens. We really don't have a choice at this point. It was bad to the point, cornerback position, we had to see Antonio Hamilton Sr. out there today. So again, it sucks that the injury bug continues to strike the Washington Commanders. Hopefully, at some point, we can get some of these guys back. Whether next week we get Jaden Daniels back, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be at that game in Atlanta. So use promo code WANGUY to get 10% off your purchase on SeatGeek. Whether it's at the next week game in Atlanta, any game, any event, use promo code WANGUY to get 10% off your first purchase on SeatGeek. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? The way Mariota played today and on the way the Falcons looked, I'm in no rush to bring Jaden Daniels back. Like he can afford to miss another week. If this is the Mariota that we're gonna get, I would much rather JD5 be 110% than for him to, come back earlier than expected. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you want John Bates back out there, but kind of the same with him. How about Ben Sinnott today? Ben Sinnott had a huge block in today's game on that led Mariota for a nice read option early on. So some of these, the way the injury bug is rolling, some of these injuries, I'm being very cautious with how we approach these guys because we're dropping like flies, man. We're losing guys left and right. So hopefully no more major injury news comes out. Like hopefully we get the Wednesday or even tomorrow at the press conference from DQ after a game day or a game, tell the truth Monday that we get some positive injury news because it seems to be all negative as Chicago is all over Dallas here today. Caleb Williams is having an amazing game, 4 tugs on a day. But yeah, it sucks. But next man up, and I'm excited for opportunity of Jeremy Reeves. I'm excited to see if Tyler Owens gets some opportunities, but this is definitely a huge blow to this defense, especially Will Hurst been our starting strong safety, and he had a good play today, breaking up a pass early on the 10. I want to say for the tight end. He had a good breakup, and he'll definitely be missed. He'll definitely be missed. He was one of the key off-season signings that I was excited about. He was one of the key off-season signings that I was excited about, and he'll definitely be missed, man. But let's talk a little bit about some of these positives from today's game, though. Defensively, how good did we look today? This pass rush looked amazing. Whether it was Bobby Wagner get 2 sacks, whether it was Von Miller, who I think needs to do something with that haircut, man. Because I don't know what kind of cut he rocking, Slim, but he got him a sack today. Just one arm bullied number 71 back into the lap of Geno Smith today. Jerzon Newton had a big play on a run stop today as well. Like defensively, Deron Payne killed it today. Like he is quietly having a stellar start to his season as well. Oos even got in on a few. You had Sean who went down with a concussion injury. Hopefully he's not too serious, too banged up because we're already thin at the cornerback position. Whether it's Sean been now evaluated for a concussion, it's Amos with a calf. Now obviously Jonathan Jones already on IR. We're looking thin in that secondary, man. And now Will Hurst, but Sean did look good today. Look like he had a bounce back day. Mikey had a nice play. Noah came in, had a nice breakup where it looked like the receiver was wide open in the seams, and he got there. Said no, sir. Offensively, Mariota again. If 5 needs to sit out another week, I'm all for it. Because Mariota looked damn good. And what did I tell you all today? I told you Mariota and this offense was going to look basically like Jaden Daniels was out there. These guys are early similar. I get Mariota's much older, but everything Jaden Daniels can do, Mariota can do as well. And I loved how we opened up the playbook today, right? We didn't just rely heavily on the quarterback's arm, dropping them back 40, 50 plus times, right? We allowed the run game to percolate. We allowed up tempo to keep the Raiders on their toes. Quick passes for Mariota. Zach Ertz has been a beast to start the season. Josh Connolly Jr. had his fair share of woes against Max Crosby before his own. Give the credit to that young fella, man. Give the credit to that young fella as he deserves it. Everybody wants to get on his case about how poor he's been through the first 2 weeks. He held his own against Max Crosby. 240-804-7327 is the post-game number that you can call in and leave a post-game reaction for Victory Monday tomorrow. But man, what a game. What a game. Again, this video was basically about the injuries, but we gonna celebrate as well because we had a great victory. How about Luke McCaffrey helping us secure the 40 burger? Shout out to Luke McCaffrey getting the touchdown. I hope that is the confidence boost for that young man to help him get more opportunities. Jalen Lane, I'm not gonna lie to you. He should have had 3 touchdowns today. He should have had 3 touchdowns. He obviously had the punt return, right? He missed Mariota. Mariota threw a beautiful back shoulder ball to Jalen Lane. He dropped it. And then late in the game, Mariota, he threw it up for Jalen Lane. Jalen Lane ran the wrong route. Had he continued to run that post route, it would have been a touchdown. So he should have had 3 today. Deebo Samuel, kick return, bomb. Luke McCaffrey had one, a good kick return as well. Like, I think we got the best return game in the league. I can't say too much about our kicking because Matt Gay is trash. I don't care if he made a 50 plus today. He needs to get out of here. Young Hoku, call him up. I've been saying it. I've been banging the table for him. Go get Koo. But I think we got the best kick return in the game. Whether it's kick return, punt return, we look amazing back there. Every single time, you cannot leave your seat because we have an opportunity to take one to the crib. I also want to shine some light on our guy. Terry McLaurin. He showed up today, got robbed of a touchdown. I'm not going to lie to you, but he had a nice play, slot fade against Caillou Blue Kelly, and he should have scored. But, man, getting old, right? 30 years old, so he don't got the same wheels as he once did, huh? But, nah, all seriousness, he should have had a touchdown today. But, man, we look good, bro. We look good. And I'll be honest with you, bro. We left 3-4 touchdowns on the field. Right? Self-inflicted wounds early on in the game. This game was 10-10 at one point. Shouldn't have been 10-10. Should have been like 27-3 in the first half. We were killing them, moving the ball. But we were self-inflicted, whether it was the Mariota fumble, whether it was the penalties by Josh Connolly and Larry Tunsil on the same play twice, whether it's the Terry McLaurin false start. We had a lot of drive killers today, man. And we put up 40 points. So, not by far our cleanest game still, but we are working towards it. J Mac with a strong run up the middle. Woo! Breaking the tackles. Run game looked good, but I'm excited for this season, man. I know we're sustaining a lot of injuries, and that's the title of today's video because that's the majority of the point of this video. But, man, I'm excited that hopefully this is the turning point for our season, similar to last year. Right after week 3 last year, we went 2-1, and then we ended up turning our season around, man. We ended up turning our season around, and we went on a big win streak after that big win in Cincinnati. So hopefully, this is the big win that we need to continue a long win streak for the remainder of this season. But prayers to Will Hurst, prayers to Marshawn Lattimore, Terry McLaurin, and obviously Trey Amos, and hopefully we can get back healthy, man, as we sustain yet another season-ending injury, more than likely from our starting safety, Will Hurst, as he fractured his fibula today in the game versus the Raiders. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help to watch the Commanders on the road to 12,000 subscribers. We really appreciate you reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.